Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a recorded video. Uh, this is being recorded on the 3rd, but I'm premiering it on the 5th at midnight, I believe, for the Wednesday versus video. Sorry, I was burping a second. Really burping for sure. Please forgive me, I was drinking Dr. Pepper or whatever. So, yeah, I'm returning to you for the Wednesday versus video for season 2, episode 4, and this is going to be for Five Finger Death Punch versus Hollywood Undead. I was just making sure on my notebook who I was going to be doing a versus video for band versus band. So, I'm going to discuss what I am going to be talking about in this Wednesday versus video season 2, episode 4 for Five Finger Death Punch versus Hollywood Undead, and let you know my thoughts on who the winner is going to be. So let's dive into this special video. Now, personally, this is going to be a difficult one because Five Finger Death Punch had 3 bad albums, in my personal opinion, which was Got Your Six, which was the worst of them all. Then it was Injustice for None, and finally F8, or known as Fate. So, those were the bad albums. After that, I think they've had a decent album after that, which was Afterlife. That one was a decent effort. It was a little better, so I can put it at something I'd listen to more often. And I have tried to listen to it more often, but there are times where I just don't really come back to it that much. There's not great songs on that album, but they're tolerable. So basically, they had a total of 5 really good albums. Well, they started getting cringy in the 2010s era with the 2012 and 2013 albums, Wrong Side of Heaven albums. So, yeah, that's when they started getting a little cringy, but they were enjoyable, those albums, and I did like some of those tracks from it. So, they've had some hits and misses with their music, but for Hollywood Undead's side, I've enjoyed most of their albums until the new one, and the new one kind of disappointed me. And so did the previous one, New Empire Volume 2. I didn't hate that album. I thought it was average, so it's not the worst album, but it was still had some underwhelming tracks from time to time, depending on the song. But Hollywood Undead have ceased to amaze me with most of their discography. They've had really good albums, up to 6 albums, and the new Hotel California, I think they should have not used that title, in my personal opinion, because that's just gonna cause a lawsuit towards the Eagles. And if that's how I'm viewing it, I guess. So, yeah, they titled it with a K, but it's the Eagles titled their album Hotel California. So, yeah, I believe that's an Eagles album. I'm not familiar with some of their music. I've heard some of their songs, but never really got into the Eagles too much. So, that's a band I'll probably check out in the future. But, yeah, Hollywood Undead have had really good albums from what I've noticed. 6 good albums. There were some albums that went in a different direction, like the 4th album, Day of the Dead, was the last album with the Curls, the drummer, and then he left the band, and now they're a 5-piece band, so yeah. But Hotel California was a little underwhelming. There weren't very good tracks that I was really a fan of. The album felt stale and lazy in some areas, and there weren't I haven't really returned to that album since it came out. So I was pretty disappointed with Hollywood Undead on that album. But for the winner for this video, there were 6 good albums from Hollywood Undead, so it's gonna be Hollywood Undead. I love Five Finger Death Punch, but Hollywood Undead will probably be the winner in my opinion, because the Five Finger Death Punch album with Afterlife, that was a decent album. It wasn't great in any way. So it's almost a tie, pretty much. This Wednesday versus video is almost a tie. So sorry for the background noise or something. I just I'm getting notifications or whatever. So yeah, someone's sending me notifications or whatever. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. Yeah, pretty much what I've. Oh my god, I'm getting notifications from this uh thing or whatever. It's just, yeah, it's kind of irking me a bit. I'm sorry if this video is kind of getting screwed up. The notifications from my messenger is popping up with like 6 extra messages, and that's what was distracting me from this finishing out this video. But yeah, Hollywood Undead's gonna be the winner in this case. I personally think Five Finger Death Punch have had some underwhelming albums. I wouldn't say Hollywood Undead has the worst albums, but uh, 2 of the last album releases from them have been underwhelming. So, in my opinion, so yeah, I'm gonna give Hollywood Undead the winning spot for this Wednesday versus video. So they're the winners. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Wednesday versus video for Season 2, Episode 4 if you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry about me being distracted and not saying much at around the 6-minute mark of the video. It's just I got messenger notifications and it was annoying me. So, yeah, I was just like, oh my god. But if you did enjoy this recorded video, which will be premiered on October 5th at midnight, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this Wednesday versus video for Season 2, Episode 4. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for possibly another premiere video that I'm going to record on the 5th as well. It's for a Godsmack re-review. So definitely tune in to the next re-review for Godsmack, which will be on October 5th. So I hope you enjoyed this Wednesday versus video for Season 2, Episode 4 for Five Finger Death Punch versus Hollywood Undead. The band versus band thing. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I will have movies I'm going to be reviewing on the 5th because I got to work on the 4th. So I got to work 11 a.m. to 5. So I'm going to be a little tired that day. I might get off early because of the rain or something. I said something about rain that day, but I'm not sure. I'll just wait and see. If not, I'll do the whole fucking day. But until then, stay safe. Take care, guys. Sorry for dragging this video out pretty lengthy. And as always, I will see you in my next review.